Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and today is the day that the Jukebox series is now officially completed. The John Lennon Imagine, back with It's So Hard, finally came in the mail, and that means I've now completed the Beatles Jukebox only series, and now I've also completed the solo series as well. So to kind of house these and store all of these, I also made a box set for all of these. So here's the little box I made. It just says Beatles 1994 to 1996 for Jukebox Only series, and then Solo Beatles, and the same at the bottom there. So that's what the front looks like. And the sides, I got the jukebox strips, and the back has the track listing, and then some of the color records on the side there that bleeds to the top, and then the same on the other side. I just added the Apple logo, capital, and the the jukebox company that made these records. So all of these would be stored in this kind of metal box here. So I just kind of made that. I thought it was pretty fun there. And I'm going to go through all these records here, show you all the different color vinyls here. And I'm going to start off with the Series 1 that came out in 1964, or 1994, and then the Series 2 from 1996. And then I'll go through the solo ones as well. And I might as well start off with the one that I just recently got in the mail. So this is John Lennon's Imagine, back with It's So Hard. But this one actually came out in 1992 because this was kind of like made, it says, in conjunction with the 25th anniversary of the original single for the Golden Record Awards. So in 1992, they made about 2,500 versions of this record, but gold plated and framed up. And then I said, along with that, after that release, they made 1,000 copies of the black vinyl ones as well. So this one was definitely a little bit tougher to find, hence probably the last one I probably found. And so the Beatles Series 1 continues here. And first up, these two are also from 1992 as well, which is going to be the Love Me Do and P.S. I Love You. So this is the black colored version. And then they also made, I believe this is kind of more of a misprint type one that wasn't supposed to be kind of released, and that would be the Love Me Do on red vinyl. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be collecting the more rare misprints. I believe it's the Norwegian Wood on green vinyl, and then the Birthday and Taxman on black vinyl. Those go for quite a bit, and I don't think it's quite worth it for me to get those in this stage that I'm in right now. Now, if they do happen to pop up at like a garage sale or a record store and they didn't know, obviously I'm going to pick them up. But for right now, it's not something I'm going to be searching for. So, all right, start of Series 1, 1994. All these are going to be in, like, I think I got them in alphabetical order or something. But we got A Hard Day's Night on white vinyl, back with things we said today. And I'm going to try to go as fast as I can because I believe there's about 50 of these in the whole entire set total, I believe. So next up, we got All You Need Is Love on pink vinyl, backed up with Baby You're a Rich Man. So I'll just try to get these in and out of their sleeves as fast as I can here. So just sit back and enjoy all the colored vinyl. All right, next up, we got a little jukebox strip. Along with this one, we got Birthday and Taxman on the standard green, not the rare one misprint on black vinyl. And next up, we got another green vinyl, and it is Can't Buy Me Love, back with You Can't Do That. And we got Help on white vinyl, back with one of my favorite Beatles songs, which is I'm Down. Next up, now we get into a little bit of the interesting pairings of songs on these. At least one of them right now. We got Here Comes the Sun, back with Octopus's Garden, on kind of this kind of yellowish gold orange kind of vinyl there. Looks nice. Then we go back to the standard pairing here of Hey Jude and Revolution. This one's on a nice blue vinyl. These ones on blue vinyl always look pretty nice to me. And I've been collecting the series here for about probably since I started collecting Beatles records, which was about 2014 or so. So this has probably been a little over a 10-year ongoing series for me. Just kind of picking them up when I could, and whenever I found them for a pretty decent price. Like this one, I think I found at a record show for $5 or something like that. But this one we got first clear one, I think, which is I Want to Hold Your Hand, back with the UK This Boy, also another one of my favorite early Beatles songs there. But I believe I remember the first one I got. It was at a record store up in Maryland, and I'll let you know when I get to that one. But I believe it's Magical Mystery Tour. This one's more on a yellow vinyl here. You got Let It Be, backed up with You Know My Name, Look Up the Number. And next up, we got kind of a 3-song 45 here. We got Sgt. Pepper with A Little Help from My Friends, backed with A Day in the Life. All clear vinyl. And next up, we got another $5 one here that I found. Got She Loves You, back with I'll Get You. I pretty much was picking up this series whenever I found them at record stores, record shows, and at some point in time, I was like, I have a good bit of them. I might need to put them on a spreadsheet, make sure to know which ones I need, so I don't buy them again. But we got another one on nice blue vinyl. We got something, and of course, back with Come Together. And next up, we got another one on red vinyl. We got Strawberry Fields Forever and Penny Lane. And we only got a couple more for Series 1. Got 2 more. And this one is Twist and Shout. And there's a place on the bright pink vinyl here. And to round it off, for Series 1, we got Yellow Submarine, back with Eleanor Rigby on a nice yellow vinyl here. This record, sometimes I put up a Christmas tree in my my Beatles room, and I put my Beatles ornaments on it and stuff like that. And a couple years for my star, I did put one of these yellow Jukebox 45 singles as the star. It looked kind of nice, but we'll see if I ever do that again. All right, Series 2. So these are all going to be from 1996. And we're going to start off again in alphabetical order, going all the way through. For this series, we got Across the Universe, back with Two of Us. Now, for the Series 2, these are the ones that have a little bit more interesting song track listings, which is always kind of fun to see the different pairings on some 45s here. So this one we got Helter Skelter, back with Got to Get You Into My Life. kind of keeping the same pairing from the release that has the rock and roll music kind of cover, the light blue and white one, and then this one is Here, There, and Everywhere, Good Day, Sunshine. So a couple Revolver tracks on yellow vinyl here. Next up, pretty cool one, all George Harrison on this one. It's All Too Much and Only Another Northern Song. So a couple Yellow Submarine movie tracks there. So that's always a fun one to pull out. And then we got another standard 45 configuration of The Long and Winding Road and For You Blue. And of course, it's on blue vinyl. So that one they got right on the cover vinyl. Now this one is a little bit tougher one to find for some reason, but I just remember this one being one of the more expensive ones to pick up. But this one's Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, back with When I'm 64. So a couple Sgt. Pepper tracks on red vinyl. I just remember that one was a tough one to find. I think I found it at a record show a few years back. All right, here it is. This one, I believe, is the first Jukebox series one that I got. It's a Magical Mystery Tour on yellow vinyl. This one has this a sealed outer sleeve, so I won't show it, but it's on yellow vinyl. But this one I got from Joe's Record Paradise up in Maryland. So if anyone goes there, that was at their old location. If anyone knows that store up in Maryland there. So, all right, next one we got Norwegian Wood on black vinyl, back with If I Needed Someone. And again, I unfortunately do not have the green misprint, and I don't plan on getting it anytime soon. All right, speaking of green vinyl, we got Nowhere Man, back with What Goes On. Nice little US 45 configuration. And this was one of the last ones I needed here. This one also has the jukebox strip. So we got Obladi Oblada and Julia on clear vinyl. So next up, we got one of my favorite singles, probably my favorite single, which is Paperback Writer, back with one of my favorite songs of Rain. And we got a few more for Series 2 here. We got We Can Work It Out on the bright pink vinyl, back with Day Tripper. And this one was also a more recent find here, which is Bald My Guitar Gently Weeps and Blackbird on blue vinyl. This one seems to be one of those more expensive ones for some reason as well. I'm not really too sure why. Some of the ones are close to that $40 to $50 range, and other ones are like $5 to $15. I'm not too sure if that correlates for how many that sold, but I don't know. I feel like they would just make the same amount, at least for these. But anyway, we got Yesterday, back with Act Naturally, another US single on pink vinyl. And probably one of the worst condition ones I have up next, and it's the last one from Series 2, which is You Gotta Hide Your Love Away, back with my mom's favorite song of I've Just Seen a Face. So you can see there's some ring wear or some wear on the label there, but the record is fine. But usually you see these in very good shape. But if that's the worst one I have, I think I'm doing okay. So those were all the Beatles 45s from the Jukebox series. And now I'm going to go into the solo ones here. No particular old order here. Um, I think there's only one George Harrison here, which is My Sweet Lord. And this is the 2000 mix, back with All Things Must Pass. So this one is on green vinyl there. And then, let's see. I think we're going to do John next. Paul has the most in the solo category. But we're going to start off with John with Just Like Starting Over, back with Watching the Wheels on the nice blue vinyl there. At one point in time, I thought about not. This one also came out in 2000 as well. At one point in time, I didn't really pick these up when I saw them, but since I was getting close for the Beatles series, I thought I was like there was a bunch in one place, so I decided to pick them up and then kind of look into it a little bit more. But this one came out in 2002. This is John Lennon's "Woman," backed with "Walking on Thin Ice." So on a nice icy, clear vinyl there. And then I believe this is the last John besides the Imagine one, and it is Happy Christmas, War's Over, with Listen the Snow is Falling, and of course this one's going to be on green vinyl. And I really enjoy the Listen the Snow is Falling song as well. So if you haven't gave that one a listen, I think you'll be able to find it on Spotify. But I enjoyed the song. All right, on to Paul McCartney here. And this one's from 2002, and this is Your Loving Flame, back with Lonely Road. Now, so I think a couple of Driving Rain singles here, I believe. As the next one is Freedom, the radio edit, back with From a Lover to a Friend on black vinyl. This one came out in 2001, so not quite part of the same series, I would probably say, but they're close enough that I'm going to count it. And this one came out in 1999 off the Run Devil Run. Let's Try Not to Cry. And No Other Baby. And next up, we got Biker Like an Icon with Things We Said Today. So this one should be on white vinyl. Now, I know some of these singles came in white and black vinyl. I just haven't had the time to kind of look at which one's which, because I believe Come On People, which I got next, and this one, and I think um, Off the Ground might have some black and white versions of it. I just wanted to get one just so I can have the series complete first, and then we'll worry about the other ones later. But this one is Come On People with Down to the River on the B-side. Got some Off the Ground single here next. And this one I believe is also on white vinyl, back with Cosmically Conscious from 1993. Got a little hair there. There we go. All right, we're making our way through Paul McCartney. I think we got a few more here left. We got one from 1992, which is Hope of Deliverance, back with Long Leather Coat. You see these ones The ones I just showed, you see them a lot, so they're typically pretty cheap and pretty relatively easy to find, at least from my experience here. All right, next one here. This was one of the last ones that I got, um, and it is Wonderful Christmas Time, back with Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reggae on red vinyl, of course. And I believe we're on the last Paul McCartney one before we go to Ringo, and maybe one of his best single of all time. From 2001, we got Band on the Run with Maybe I'm Amazed. So that's a heavy hitting single right there on kind of that yellowish orange vinyl again. All right, on to Ringo. Got two more here, and these one are going to have a little bit of a different label, but it still has the for jukebox only on the label, so I counted it. So this is on the Right Stuff label here, and this one came out in 1994 on yellow vinyl. So this is In My Car, back with She's About a Mover. And then last, number 50, I believe, for all the Jukebox series, we got Ringo, Rack My Brain, back with Private Property on this nice red vinyl. So, let's see, I got through about 50 in under 25 minutes. I'll take that. Hope you enjoyed seeing all the Jukebox series there. Again, it took me a little over 10 years to get them whenever I could. So I think it's been a long a long journey, but it's been fun. And now I have a little storage container here to keep them all in, and I'll have them in my room whenever I want to break them out. Maybe one day I will get a 45 jukebox that won't destroy the records, and I'll put all of them in there. That would be kind of fun. As it is a jukebox series, it would be nice to have a jukebox that has them all in, but that won't be happening anytime soon for sure. But again, I hope you enjoyed looking all through those Beatles and solo Beatles ones. Not too sure if there are many videos out there showing all of them. I think I know there's one that's showing all the Beatles one, but Beatles and solo Beatles I haven't really seen. But let me know what you think about the box set too. I thought I did using my art minor skills into effect there. But yeah, so I hope you enjoy that video, and that is one thing checked off the list for 2025 already. So off to a good start for the year, and can't wait to see what I can do the rest of the year. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in some next videos. Thanks.